oh, whoa. And we are gonna be getting into a match with one of my friends, but not Route, because he's not on right now. And I don't know where he is. He has been on all day, so we are going to find somebody different to play, which I really can't. But that's okay, because I'll just try to find somebody I want to play with. Hi. They brought back the Star Sprinkle Ranger.
But you have lost the Pokemon you used to transfer to get it.
Or what it is. That's fine. So like I still have a decent
More heavy attackers.
yeah.
I'm watching something, so.
Greetings, Pokey fans! Michael here.
And what is up, guys? This is John, aka Pokemon. I'm back with.
Like I said, I like to land in the middle of no. Oh yeah, let's land here. A man of war, man. Oh, war. Yeah, I have a man of war glider. It's so cool. Wow. It actually is pretty cool.
See, I can give you, good advice. I'm probably snap, but that's just me. But the advice I give you would be whatever. But I would have said something.
I just used them to escape. This is my time to shine.
Are you kidding me? Them little girls are old enough to be able to go to the grocery store and not be crazy while she has the baby.
I'm gonna drop down out of this chest. Oh, didn't exactly drop on the exact place I wanted to. Here. There, buddy, you can have a purple 6-shooter. I hope they make it to where you can split ladders soon. So you can like Be like, you guys take some gliders. Let's go swooping on this guy. Oh my god, how do I have legendary loot already? What, am I just getting luck? I don't want to hold the med. Dude, come up. Yeah, you take the purple hand cannon. I already have a legendary hand cannon. I'm a legendary. I have a legendary. This can. Mr. Bishop, Mr. B. Disgusting. Never want to see that again in my freaking whole entire universe of my life. I'm gonna go from the ice to this and probably rotate from there to rather Happy Hamlet or Salty.
Yeah.
Or I could go for the Fortnite in between. So, I'll go take the ice first. Or I have a I'm gonna save my gliders because I don't want to waste my gliders for something.
She's crazy.
Some kid just straight up took my kill. Or you know what? Take that, look. Now I have all legendary guns. That seemed fair. I have all legendary guns and you have none. Woo! Right, we should go loot this house actually. Yeah. So I go up. Imagine just I don't want to freaking don't get me riding dirty. Get me spatting dirty. We're gonna win this game.
And that's why she's insecure. Yeah.
Some sniper kid took my kill. Oh. Oh, Jackson. Seriously? You had to steal my kill.
Right. Just, yeah. Move on. Catch your ties. Even if he apologizes. Cool. Don't. For the rest of his life.
Oh no, we just split Raven into 18 versions of herself. Actually, it's 20. What? Hey, that's my mess. Huh, can't break that. Well, I'll call you tomorrow at some point. Oh, We lost.
sounds good.
Some more Pokemon Quest. It's been a tough few minutes waiting to get back to this.
It has. We're recording this almost immediately after the last one.
Yeah, like
But we're back now. I have 2 pods to open, then I'm gonna go ahead and
How far can you go in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee with only 2 gym badges? Normally in Pokemon games, if you want to keep progressing, you need to get more gym badges to allow you to access new areas. But Let's Go, they took that formula and they threw it right out the window because they replaced HMs with secret techniques, with one of the key differences being that secret techniques don't require you to get more gym badges to use them. So today I'll be seeing how far we can go in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee while getting the least amount of badges possible. Let's go! The beginning of the game is pretty normal. I get my starter, run through Viridian Forest, and go to Pewter City where I have to fight my first gym leader. We can't skip Brock because we need to defeat Brock rock to leave Pewter City and go into Mount Moon. Then, after exploring Mount Moon, grabbing the Helix fossil because the dome fossil is for peasants, and leaving this place, I go to Cerulean City, but before I can leave Cerulean City, once again I need to defeat a gym leader, so I go and battle my second and final gym leader for now, Misty. After getting my badge from Misty, that's it. No more gym badges until this challenge is over. So with my 2 badges down and done, I figured it's time to go visit Bill. Bill kind of needs my help right now, so I save him and he gives me a ticket to go on the boat to the SS Anne. Now with the SS ticket, it's time for me to leave Cerulean City and go to Vermilion City because we have a boat to catch. Once I travel onto the SS Anne, I find the captain of the boat and he's a little sick, so I give him a good old back rub, and because we give such good back rubs, he offers to teach me a secret technique. He teaches my Pikachu how to chop down trees, which will allow us to leave Vermilion City and keep going forward. Now at this point, this is where I really divert from the normal storyline. Instead of going and battling Lieutenant Surge and getting my 3rd gym badge, I leave Vermilion City with only 2 badges and head to the Rock Tunnel. Now the Rock Tunnel, that's an interesting little place. It's very dark in there, so you usually can use a secret technique to light up the cave and see where you're going. However, without defeating Lieutenant Surge, I can't get the secret technique to light up caves, so this means I have to do it in the dark. Oh no. So with no other choice, I have to wander around in the rock tunnel in total darkness if I want to be able to get out and keep going on in the game. Now me, I'm really bad at figuring out the cave puzzles and everything. However, luckily, the rock tunnel isn't too bad in Let's Go Pikachu, because even without the light up technique, you can kind of see where you're going. And eventually, I found my way out of the rock tunnel and was on the road to Lavender Town. We successfully skipped Lieutenant Surge. So now that I'm in Lavender Town, I go in the Pokemon Tower, get spooked by a scary ghost, and see a poor little Cubone get stolen by Team Rocket. So I leave Lavender Town and go to Celadon City to defeat Team Rocket in their hideout and rescue the poor Cubone. After defeating Team Rocket, I could go outside and get the secret technique for Skydash, where a guy yells in my face with a megaphone and then lets me fly around the Kanto region, so it's a fair trade. However, when I use Skydash, something kind of weird happens, and my Pikachu on my menu screen just totally disappears. I'm not sure why this happens, and it doesn't really make any sense to me, but it didn't really affect the gameplay at all, and when I healed up at a Pokemon Center, he came right back. Really weird stuff. Anyway, I go back in the Pokemon Tower, save Mr. Fuji, and he gives me the Pokeflute so I can wake up sleeping Snorlaxes. And now with the Pokeflute, I head back to Celadon City, go west, wake up the Snorlax, and go on Pokemon Road, successfully skipping Erica's gym. Now I'm in Fuchsia City with only 2 gym badges, something I've never done before. And once you get to Fuchsia City, you're actually able to get the Sea Skim secret technique, so now you could also surf around on the water as well. So since we could surf around now, let's forget going to Koga's gym and skip him too, but instead fly back to Pallet Town and head south, so I land on Cinnabar Island. Now, the first thing that I do when I get to Cinnabar Island is go to the Pokemon laboratory that they have there and resurrect my fossil Pokemon. Lord Helix returns. So with only 2 gym badges, the game just gave me a level 44 Pokemon. This would make every gym that I skipped so far pretty easy. But we're still not fighting any gyms because there's more areas that I can unlock with only 2 gym badges. Next, it's time to finally unlock Saffron City. Back when I was in Celadon City, I ran into Brock before I went to a department store, and he gave me some tea. Now, I'm not really a big tea drinker, but I know some thirsty guards who are, so I shared some tea with the thirsty guards, and they let me into Saffron City. And at this point, I have unlocked every single town in the Kanto region with only 2 badges, except, the Pokemon League, because we can't go there with only 2 badges, but still. At this point, there is so much I can do, but with 2 badges and the whole world to explore, I do the only logical thing. It's time to catch a legendary Pokemon. So I go to the power plant and catch Zapdos, and catching Zapdos at this point in the game is kind of tough. Even though I've been to almost every city in the game, I still can only buy Great Balls, because to buy better items you need to beat more gym leaders. So I go into the battle against Zapdos with only a few Ultra Balls that a trainer gave me, but unfortunately those all fail and I'm stuck using Raspberries and Great Balls to catch this legendary bird. But eventually, I get lucky, and Zapdos gets in a Great Ball, so now I'm a trainer with 2 badges that tamed a legendary Pokemon. But why stop at one legendary Pokemon when I could go to the Seafoam Islands and get Articuno as well? So I navigate through the Seafoam Islands, find my way to Articuno, and successfully catch a second legendary Pokemon. So let's do a little recap here. The game just gave me a level 44 fossil Pokemon. I just caught Zapdos at level 50 and Articuno at level 50 as well. And I only have 2 gym badges. And don't forget that I also could have caught the sleeping Snorlaxes, and I could go around Fuchsia City or Cinnabar Island and easily find some level 30 plus Pokemon in the wild. I honestly feel like I just broke the game. Now there's only one thing left to do. Head back to Saffron City and defeat Team Rocket once and for all, kicking them out of the Kanto region. So let's take a look at my accomplishments. I've captured Articuno, I've captured Zapdos, and I've defeated Team Rocket and totally destroyed their organization. I've been to almost every city and every route in the whole game, and I only have 2 badges. Now at this point, I can fight any of the gym leaders that I skipped, although I'm sure they're all going to be very easy considering how powerful my team is now. If you play the game like I did here, it's possible to have something really weird like this happen, where you have your first 2 badges, and then the 3rd badge that you get is technically the 7th badge from Blink. That just looks kind of funny on your trainer card. Eventually, if I want to beat the whole game, I will need to get the rest of the badges. So, how far can you get in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee with only 2 gym badges? Pretty far. You can unlock basically the whole game, and this is how you do it. Also, remember how Diglett's cave was blocked earlier and I had to go through the whole rock tunnel without the light-up technique? Well, I went back to Diglett's cave after I was able to fly around the Kanto region, and the guys blocked me. Through the rock tunnel without the secret technique. So yeah, this guy basically only exists to make your life harder. Thanks. My name is Mike from PokeTips. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please experience
Sorry, I'm not talking to you guys that much. I'm trying to concentrate and play.
Why does Magikarp evolve into Gyarados? Everybody, and I mean everybody, knows Magikarp, the iconic weak fish Pokemon. Out of over 800 different species of Pokemon, Magikarp is one of the weakest, down there with Caterpie and Sunkern. In the video games, Magikarp is treated like a joke. Hello, young man, and boy, do I have a deal for you. How would you like to buy this Magikarp for 500 Poké Dollars? No refunds. And in the anime, it's not much different. James literally kicks one into the water. You good-for-nothing fish! So why does something so weak, so tiny, evolve into the sea monster, Gyarados? Seriously, if you didn't know anything about Pokemon and somebody showed you a picture of a few of them, you might think that Gyarados should be a part of the Dratini family instead of the Magikarp evolution line. So, are the people who make Pokemon crazy for letting Magikarp evolve into Gyarados? No. There's actually a very well thought out reason for why Magikarp evolves into Gyarados, and it all starts with an ancient Chinese tale of a koi fish. The tale goes something like this. A huge school of golden koi fish were swimming upstream the Yellow River in China. When they got to a waterfall at the end of the river, many of the koi turned back, believing that it was impossible to cross. However, a few koi refused to give up. They tried leaping from the river in an attempt to reach the top of the waterfall, but to no avail. Local demons mocked their efforts and made the waterfall taller, making it even harder for the poor little koi to jump over it. But the koi did not give up. After 100 years of jumping, one koi finally jumped high enough that it reached the top of the waterfall, and the gods turned it into a golden dragon, the image of power and strength in honor of its perseverance and determination. That story inspired the Pokemon designers and developers, and when they were creating Pokemon, they based the Magikarp and Gyarados family off of this koi story. Magikarp is like that koi that would never give up and kept jumping even though it was weak. And then one day it achieved its goal and became a strong dragon because of it. Now, why Gyarados or its Mega Evolution is not a dragon, that I don't know. And a very cool thing about Magikarp is once you know this story, you can see lots of little hints and nods to it all throughout Magikarp's history. For starters, Magikarp can only learn 4 moves: Splash, Tackle, Flail, and Bounce. 3 of those 4 moves involve Magikarp jumping, just like the koi in the story. In addition, there are a few other subtle references to the Magikarp story in Pokemon. In Pokemon X and Y, if you want to find the Gyarados Heights, the item that allows Gyarados to evolve into Mega Gyarados, it's hidden in-game right by a waterfall. There's another reference to this in Pokemon Snap from the Nintendo 64. To get Gyarados, you're gonna have to hit a Magikarp into a Mankey, so the Mankey sends it flying above a waterfall, and then finally, a Gyarados will appear. And the game Magikarp Jump, I don't think I need to explain that one. So now that you know the story of Magikarp, I have a question for you. Do you think Magikarp should evolve into Dragonite instead of Gyarados? There's a popular theory that Dragonite and Gyarados were switched since Gyarados looks a little bit more like the Dratini family instead of Magikarp. Leave a comment and tell me what you think about that, and also if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you guys want to see more Pokemon lore videos like this, because this was a lot of fun to make. And my friends, I'll be seeing you in the next one.
In America, every car is a declaration of independence. To celebrate our nation's birthday, we'll do it at Daytona.
I'm gonna forget
200-mile-an-hour
what's in chest. I predict there's gonna be area. I was wrong. Yay, I have a stream watcher. This kid just took my ammo. Great. There we go, get farted on. Sorry, I'm not talking that much. I'm trying to concentrate. I might have already said that twice, but whatever. What time is it for you? For me, it is night. Uno la cocina. I predict somebody already looted this place because I already know for a fact. I predict there's gonna be shotgun ammo. Wow! I predicted right. I thought there was gonna be shotgun ammo, and there was. No. My friend is so stupid. Why would you do that? My teammate literally threw one of those. Freaking God, this kid has the most annoying gun in the world. New gun. You should have shot at the freaking default gun. Freaking sweat, cause I got the sweat low, but whatever.
One of the biggest rules in all of Pokemon is that you can't catch other people's Pokemon. Today, we're going to be breaking that rule because I'm going to show you a crazy glitch in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire that allows you to catch other people's Pokemon. We've all been there before in a battle where a trainer sends out a crazy cool looking Pokemon that you don't have and you really wish you could catch it. Thanks to an oversight in the coding at Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, there's one really rare situation the developers must not have tested because it allows you to capture other people's Pokemon. To set up this glitch, the first thing we need to do is beat the Elite Four and become the champion. By doing this, we unlock a roaming Pokemon, which is basically a legendary Pokemon that runs around the region. If you're playing Pokemon Ruby, you'll be able to encounter Latios, and if you're playing Pokemon Sapphire, you'll be able to encounter Latias. As long as Latios or Latias is roaming around the Hoenn region, we can do this glitch. Once we catch or defeat them, we can't do this anymore. Next, we're going to pick the trainer whose Pokemon we want to capture. The only requirement here is they must have at least 2 Pokemon on their team. Since a lot of the trainers in the game have at least 2 Pokemon on their team, that means we can use a lot of different trainers for this glitch. However, some of them will give us some weird results when we catch their Pokemon, so I'm going to be doing this glitch with a few different trainers. So, the lucky trainer whose Pokemon we're going to capture for this glitch is going to be Picnicker Carol on Route 112. Carol has a team of 2 Pokemon, a Tailo and a Lombre. And I know, they're not very exciting Pokemon, but I just want to show you how the glitch works before we get into the crazy stuff. Now, once we start battling our trainer, we have to lose the battle. We can't win, otherwise the glitch won't work. And finally, here's the most important step. After you lose that battle, you need to find Latios or Latias right away. You can't battle any more trainers, you can't encounter any more Pokemon. The next Pokemon you see has to be that Latios or Latias. If you've encountered the legendary Pokemon before, you'll be able to track them by going into your Pokédex and checking the area section. Like all roaming Pokemon, they like to move around the map a lot, so they're never going to be in the same spot, which makes them pretty annoying to run into. A pretty popular place to hunt for these legendary Pokemon is Route 110. You go to the bottom of the route, you check for the Latios or Latias, and if you're not there, you go into the house and reset them again until they arrive on your map. Once you see them on the map, we run into the grass and we go and try to encounter them. Remember, if we encounter anything else, the glitch won't work. It has to be the Latios or the Latias. Next, we're gonna knock out the legendary Pokemon. Normally, knocking out a wild Pokemon would end the battle, but... What? Picnicker Carol sent out Lombre? I thought we were battling a Latios. So for some reason, this sequence of events that we just did makes the game try to send out Pokemon to the last trainer we just lost to's team. This glitch will always skip their first Pokemon, so you can't catch that one, but anything else on their team is fair game. A quick thing to note here is if we don't catch this Lombre right away, it's gonna run away from us just like a normal Latios would. So don't judge me too much for using my Master Ball on this thing. Now, interestingly enough, when we catch a regular trainer or Elite Four's Pokemon, they'll turn into a bad egg once they're in our party. So yeah, I wouldn't really recommend saving after doing this, although you do get free Pokemon, that is something. However, if you go to the Pokemon Tower, lose to one of the trainers there, and then do this glitch, their Pokemon won't turn into bad eggs when you catch them. So by doing this, you can actually catch wild level 100 Pokemon. And since the trainers in the Battle Tower have a pretty decent variety of Pokemon, you can actually get some cool things by doing this glitch. For example, you could use this glitch to get version-exclusive Pokemon like Zangoose and Seviper in the other games, another starter Pokemon, or even a second one of the Reggie legendaries, or, another Latios or Latias just because. The only real downside to doing this glitch is you can only do it once. Once you knock out the roaming Latios or Latias, that's it. They're not coming back. Even though you can only do it once, I think this is a very interesting glitch because when else can you catch other people's Pokemon? I want to give a big shout out to the YouTuber Chickasaurus GL for making instructions on how to do this glitch. I hope you enjoyed seeing this crazy Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire glitch in action. It's so weird catching other people's Pokemon. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.
And I die. Yay.
With Pokemon Sword and Shield on the horizon, many of us are excited to use some of our old favorite Pokemon on the Switch. And since we already have confirmation that the app Pokemon Home will allow us to transfer our old Pokemon into these new games as well, it's pretty cool to think about how the Charizard you caught all the way back in Pokemon Leaf Green could get used in Sword and Shield. However, throughout the years, there have been a special few Pokemon that you were not able to transfer up to newer games, and as a result,